Mrs. Mary Corrigan McGuire. Thank you for being with us here today. It's 30 years since you really got involved in the peace movement here in Northern Ireland. Would you like to tell us about the circumstances, how you started to work for peace?
Well, on the 10th of August 1976, one of my youngest sisters, Anne, went walking with 4 of her children, and there was a clash between an active service unit of the Irish Republican Army and the British Army, and the British Army shot the IRA man driving a car through the head, and his car went up onto a footpath, and it pinned my sister Anne and 3 of her 4 children against school railings, and all the children were killed. And Andrew was only 6 weeks old, John was 2.5, and Joanne was only 8. And the young IRA man, Danny Lennon, was also dead. So my sister was dangerously ill at that time and not expected to live. So some of us got together and we said, this has got to stop. We've got to solve our problems another way because violence doesn't work. And myself and Betty Williams, whom I met the day the 3 children were buried, and Kieran McKeown, a young journalist at the time, 3 of us joined together to start what became known as the Peace People. And it was a grassroots, spontaneous movement saying, you know, we have got to use different ways to solve our problems. That was the beginning of Peace People.
Betty was a Protestant and you are a Catholic. You inspired people from the different camps to come together. What happened then?
Well, Betty was married to a Protestant, she herself from a Catholic background, and I also was Catholic, but we lived in the West Belfast, which was a Catholic community, where there was suffered tremendously during the Troubles, because in that area, it was a working class area. People suffered from the violence of both the army was in there, the IRA operated from that area, so there was a great deal of daily violence. And then in other working class areas, we had loyalist paramilitary